Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how to create anklets for men using yarn. I will show you how to braid the yarns, how to create knots, how to twist the yarns in order to create different designs. I will talk to you about how to close the anklets, how to make the loops, how to make the ties. So there are different types of loops and ties that you can create in order to close the bracelet. They can be braided, they can be twisted. And I will show you step by step how to create these anklets. So as you can see, a characteristic of the jewelry for men is the fact that this jewelry uses usually uses neutral colors. And by comparison, the jewelry for women uses very colorful designs. Now let's see how to create these anklets. So I will show you now how to create a surfer anklet for men by using some yarn. So for this anklet I used some cords that have a total length from this point to this point of about 14 inches, that's about 35 centimeters. And as you can see, I superposed the yarns like this and I created a loop here. I will use this loop in order to close the anklet. So I will make an overhand knot this way, and by means of this knot I will be able to close the anklet. Like this. Now I will grab the loop with the clamp and I will separate my yarns in order to create the anklet. So I will put the colors in order so that the colors are in the mirror, so the left side will mirror the right side. Like this. And now let's begin making the anklet. So I will use the fishtail technique of braiding, and I will take the left black yarn and put it on the right side along these other yarns. Then I will take the right black cord, put it on along the left yarns and cross it here in the middle. So let's see from a closer distance. So here in the middle I have crossed the black yarns. Now I will take the next yarn, the gray yarn, and take it from the left side, put it on the right side, this way. And I will take the right yarn and put it on the left side, on the inside, and again I will cross the two yarns like this in the middle. And I will continue. I will take the green yarn and put it on the right side, and I will take the right yarn from the outside and put it on the left side, on the inside, and cross it like this. I will also take the light brown yarn, put it on the inside, and I will take the other brown yarn and cross it this way. So as you can see, I have created the fishtail pattern, and I will continue braiding the yarns this way until I create my anklet in the desired length, so that it goes around the ankle. And then I will show you how to close this anklet. So this is how the anklet will look like, and I will continue using the same technique, the fishtail braiding technique. And now I have reached the end of the anklet, and I will start making the tie of my anklet. I will grab a part of the yarns with a clamp, and I will start braiding these other yarns. In order to create the tie. And now that I have braided to the end of the cords, I will make a knot. And I will take the other yarns and also braid. And now I'll also make a knot at this end of my tie. I'll take the scissors and cut. And now the anklet is ready. The fishtail anklet is ready, and in order to close the anklet I will put the tie through the loop like this, and I will close the tie like this, and this is what the anklet looks like. And now I will show you how to make an anklet, a twisted anklet with those yarns. So these yarns are about 50 centimeters long, that is about 20 inches long. At about this point here I will start creating the anklet, and for that I will make an overhand knot. So this will be the tie of my anklet. I will grab the yarns, let's put them more in the middle. I'll grab the yarns like this and I will separate the yarns according to their color. So I'll put 2 yarns on one side and 2 yarns on the other side. This way. So I have put the brown and the green, the light brown and the green yarn on one side, and the gray and the dark brown yarn on the other side. And now I will start twisting the yarns to the left. And now I will twist the other 2 yarns also to the left. And now that I have twisted both yarns in the same direction, I will twist these 2 yarns around one another, but this time I will twist not in the left direction, but in the opposite direction, in the right direction, like this. And now let's make a knot. Like this. So I created a knot at the end of my braiding. And now let's see the finished anklet. So this is what the finished anklet looks like. And you can tie the anklet using those ties. So you can make a knot. And this is what the anklet looks like. And now I will show you how to create a twisted anklet. I will use these 2 yarns. I will make a knot at this end of the yarn, but I will make sure that the knot is not very tight. I will grab the yarns this way and I will start twisting the yarns. And I will continue twisting until I feel that there is tension in those yarns. And now that I have twisted the yarn and there is a tension in the yarn, I can put my finger on the yarn like this and superpose the two yarns this way. And then they will twist around one another like this. So if you let go of the yarns, you will see that they twist around one another this way. Now I will let go of the clamp and I will open this knot. As I told you, the knot should not be very tight so that you can open it. And now at this point here I will make a knot to prevent the anklet from opening. So I'll make this knot here. I will take the scissors and cut the yarns this way. And the anklet is almost ready. In order to be able to open and to close my anklet, I will simply untwist this end of my yarns and I will put the other end of the anklet with the knot through this loop here. And now if I let go of the loop, you will see that the loop will close and the yarns will twist back like this. And this is our finished anklet. So as you can see, it is not complicated to make an anklet, a twisted anklet like this. So if you use waterproof yarn, then the yarn will also not absorb water. And now I will use this yarn in order to create the double chain knot anklet. So the length of this yarn from this point to this point is about 35 centimeters, that is about 14 inches. So I created this loop in order to be able to close the anklet. So I will grab the loop like this and I will create an overhand knot. Like this. And I will grab the yarns with my clamp. And now let's start making the double chain knots. So I will separate the two colors. So I have brown and I have green here. And I will create the double chain knot. That means that I will create forward and backward knots. One forward knot, one backward knot. In order to create the forward knot, I will create the shape of the number 4 like this. So as you can see, it's the shape of the number 4. I will put my finger under the green cord. I will grab with my nail the brown cord and take it out through this loop here, through the interior of the number 4. And I will pull on this knot and I will close the knot. And I will leave my yarn on this side. And now I will create the backward knot. In order to create the backward knot, I'll make the number 4 but in the mirror, and I will put my finger under the brown cord. I will grab with my nail the green cord. I'll put the green cord through the loop and I will tighten the knot like this. Now again I will make a forward knot and take the yarn out through this loop this way, and then I will make a backward knot. I will make a forward knot, a backward knot, a forward knot, a backward knot, a forward knot, a backward knot, and so on. So I will continue making forward and backward knots like this until I obtain the desired length for my bracelet, and then I will be able to close the bracelet. And I will show you how to close the bracelet. And now I have made the last knot, and I will make the bracelet tie. I will start twisting the yarn to the left. I will also twist the brown yarn to the left. So I've twisted both yarns to the left, and now I will twist the yarns to the right, one around the other. And now I have twisted the yarns, and I will create a knot. I have made a knot, and now I will cut the yarns like this, and the anklet is ready. So as you can see, this is what the anklet looks like. And in order to close the anklet, I will take the tie, put it through the loop this way, and I will make a knot like this, and I have closed my anklet. So this is what the finished anklet looks like.